going on, guys? This is Mike here from Home in the 401, back with another video. Today we're ready to take off the moss off the top of the garage roof. If you were here for the last video, we cut all the trees down to get the problem to stop for a little while, but now we have to get all this moss off. As you can see, there's a ton of it over here behind me. This side's not as bad, but the corner over there is really bad. So we're gonna get that, and then we'll do clean it with the chemical, eco-free baking soda chemical, as this motorcycle goes by. But we're gonna use this soft broom. If you had never done this before, you definitely don't want to use anything hard on these shingles, because you can rip them and damage them, and it will be a big problem for you later on. And you definitely want to get this moss off if you have a roof that's full of moss, because it absorbs water. So eventually it's going to get through the shingle and into either your house or your garage or shed or whatever. So you definitely want to get it off. Sometimes it can be a little rough to get off with the broom. The light stuff will come. I got another broom behind Lexi there with a little bit of a rougher bristle, not too much. You can do that, or you can use like a little plastic scraper or a twig from a tree and scrape it very lightly, because again, you don't want to damage your shingles. Alright, so we're going to stop by sweeping it off over here in the easy area and work our way down this way, and hopefully it comes off easy. And just want to say, this is a new channel. It's only about a month old, so you can help us out by liking and subscribing. That would be great. Be glad to have you follow along on the journey of trying to get all this work done on this old house here that's about 120 years old. Needs a lot of work, so we got a lot of projects, and it'd be cool if you followed along. But right now we're going to start sweeping this down. As you can see, some of this stuff is getting a little difficult to come off. Some of it's coming right off. Some of it won't. You have to use your foot on some of it. As you can see, this can be quite a bit of a hassle to get off, especially if it's been sitting for a while, and this hasn't been done in about 5 years, I'd say. I got to do a better job of keeping on top of this, because it can definitely ruin your roof. Make sure if you got trees hanging over, you cut the limbs. I'm not sure if you saw the last video, but we cut all the trees down that were hanging over the shed and the garage, as much as we could anyway. And now it's pretty wide open now, so.
That spot don't look good right there.
No, that spot does not look good right there. That does not look good. That's wood showing right there too. I have to do something with that. This roof might be a little too far gone. It's not leaking inside yet, but it could be just a matter of time. And just so you know, guys, you don't have to get, this all doesn't have to come off. You can see this some embedded in there. And you could really work it and get it off if you want to. But when you put when you go to do the cleaning part of it, what we're going to use is basically baking soda. You can use laundry detergent. Some people like to use vinegar. Some people will use, what do you call it, bleach. And it kills it. So don't go nuts having to worry about getting, like, the shingles don't have to look, you know, brand new when you're done cleaning this. You just want to get all the bulky stuff off. Because this can be taxing on a hot day like today. It's only about 85, so it's a little better than it has been, but it's not quite as humid. But man, the last week or so has been brutal around here in Rhode Island. Alright guys, this side is done. It's pretty good, a hell of a lot better than it was, as you can see. Like I said, you don't need to get everything, but you want to get as much as you can. Some of this will blow off too. It's just left over from cleaning it. This was the bad side over here. It was real bad, if you remember. And now it's almost all off. That's that side. Still got this to go. I'm gonna sit down for about 5 minutes though and have some water. I'm pretty soaking wet right now, and it's hot, and this is a little taxing on you. This side took about an hour. The toughest part, believe it or not, was mainly over here, where you can see where there's still a lot of remnants. It was really in the shingle good. Over here where it was real heavy, wasn't as bad. So I'm hoping that this side goes easy, you know, and most of this goes easy, and over there is gonna be simple. Might have some problems here where you can see this dark stuff. That's the stuff that really sticks on. So hopefully it goes a little better, because I'm wearing down already with this heat. But I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna take a break, have some water, and I'll be back to start whacking this up. Stay tuned. Using the Chestnut Hill pure baking soda. Usually would have bought Arm & Hammer, but they didn't have any, but this will be fine. I'm going to spread it out. Hopefully you can see most of it. The camera's hanging on a tree. But once I get it all on there, I'll show you. Alright guys, I'm going to hose it down now from the top down so the soap runs down. Like I said, hopefully you can see this. The camera is literally on a little tiny branch and it's upside down, so hopefully everything's coming out okay. A lot of dirt. We can do the grass.
Not in the dirt, not in the dirt, not in the dirt.
All right, guys, here we go. It's all rinsed off. Might have to come back up and get some of these appears to be turds or whatever, heavy duty ones. It's pretty much, it's a lot cleaner already, but you'll see these will start to all turn white. Stuff that was left, especially this area here. This is the worst area. If all goes well, this will all turn white. That over here, this over here. That just means it's dying, which is what I want. And if you want, you can actually come back up and lightly hit it with a broom again. But once it's dead, it's dead. But like I said, if it's not dead enough, you can come back up here in a couple days. I'd give it at least a week to 10 days. It usually does it pretty quick though, usually a few days. But you can come out try using the Oxy cleaner, like a good laundry detergent, powdered laundry detergent, a little more soapier. I didn't want to use this, but that's all I could get at the moment. But that's it. I'll come back and show you after a couple of days what it looks like, if it's working or not, and if I gotta do anything else. But if you made it this far, I do appreciate you watching. This is Mike from Home in the 401. Thanks to Lexi down there watering up the grass for her help. She overheated, so she had to go down. She couldn't hold the camera no more. That's understandable. It's really bad up here. I'm like totally soaked. I don't know if you can see my shirt. It's like soaked. But I'll be back soon. Thanks for watching. See ya.